The day has finally come. I'm back out at Scrapyard. I've been playing Angry Beaver so much lately. So I'm happy to come out to another course and play. Even though it's a course that I've played a lot, I'm excited to be out here. Hope you guys enjoyed my recap the other day. Like I said in that video, one thing I am realizing is I need to start playing with people more. So I think at least once a week, I'm gonna try and film a round with friends or with a friend. So I think that'll be fun for you guys. You'll be able to see other people playing and not just me. I think it'll be good, but we're playing longs here and hopefully we can kill it. So I recently lost my, my beat-in felon, which makes me really sad. So I need to start beating in this one so that it will become my beat-in felon by the end of the season. I'm gonna throw a little flex line here, try and get down towards the basket. Give me a big flare. Oh, that's sick, that's a putt. Nice, first throw of the day. So first of all, I just want to thank you guys for hanging out and watching my videos. There's a lot of other coverage out there. Today, we're just gonna play around. Not really sure what this video is gonna be about. I did put some new discs in my bag because after playing the tournament this weekend, I realized that I had some slots I needed to fill. And a lot of the strokes that I got this weekend were from throwing the right shot, but with the wrong disc. So yeah, we're gonna be messing around throwing some new discs today. Maybe not do them for the shots that count, but try and learn and experiment with some new molds. Really good first shot there with the newer felon. So that is a great way to start off with a birdie. All about that. Really good first throw of the day too, come on. So I would say one of my biggest tips when you're playing any course is to compare holes to other holes that you've played. Because it gets in your head like what shot to throw, and it reminds you of a shot that you've executed before. And so like hole 2 here, I'm coming up to, and since I've been playing Angry so much, hole 2 actually reminds me of hole 2 at Angry. Very similar shot. You want it to go straight, and for me, maybe fade left, but avoid the OB. So here, there's no OB on the left, so I can throw it the exact same, maybe give it a little bit more power, and not worry about it ending up OB like I would at hole 2 at Angry. So that's just a little tip of encouragement and practice that I think will help you guys when you go out to any hole. If you can't figure out what to throw, or if you're like back and forth, think about a hole that it reminds you of and throw that shot. And I can guarantee you that it is going to start like really revealing some things to you. It's something that has helped me out significantly. So let's see if I can put it into action here and maybe get a birdie on 2. All right, throwing my stag here. Cut in. Come on, dude. So that is exactly what I wanted the disc to do. I wanted it to push straight, pan a little bit to the right through the trees, and then end up right here. So we are able to start off with 2 birdies, which is good. I rarely get both of these in a row. I either miss one or miss this one. So 2 down is not too shabby. So this hole right here, I already know my play on. It's taking a Justice and throwing it on an Anheuser and letting it make it all the way down there. I'm out of it. All right, so not the throw that I wanted, but that's okay. We're probably about 100, 120 away maybe. Just gonna get a nice little upshot with the Keystone here. Yep, that'll work. So I threw a couple more shots. I threw this Justice as well. But, you know, still working on things. All right, that's a par, 2 down though. Okay, so this hole right here, par 4, 432. We're gonna get to a pretty specific landing zone. You can throw a putter or you can throw an understable fairway. Try and push it out a little bit more. I just put this Vandal back in my bag as a understable / neutral slow speed fairway driver. So we're gonna throw this out there on a hyzer, might pop up a little bit and then push down to the left. Oh, I threw that inside. Good kick. I threw that so inside, that's where I was looking, but I threw it inside because I threw it too soft. So we got a really, really lucky kick here. That was not a good committed tee shot for me. It just wasn't. And so I came up short, but thankfully we're here. We're probably about 200. So I'm gonna take a nice soft bounty down the left side with some Annie and have it settle up once it runs out of speed. Keep pushing. Yeah, that's a putt. All right, so got about a, I don't know, 25 footer maybe. I was low on these a couple of times this week, so I really want to make sure that I can get there. Oh, I was still low on that, dude. But that's a birdie, which is a great recovery from hitting that tree. Really, really happy with that. All right, so this hole is 284 uphill, probably plays maybe 300 or so, something like that. I'm gonna take my bounty and honestly just try and throw it straight. Maybe get through those trees or come into the right of them. That'll be my miss, which I'd be okay with as well. I shanked it. And here's the thing, that's not my play on this hole. My play on this hole is the flex sidearm with my Felon that I lost. So let's throw it with the new one and just work on getting this thing beat in. Yeah, that old one would have been in a real good spot. All right, so I don't have much of a look from back here. So I'm gonna throw a flex with my Justice. Go out in between that skinny tree and then try and come out there in the fairway. Are you? I mean, that's giving me a putt, but literally a dead branch hanging from the tree, and that was gonna be right there. So now I just have to make a putt. All right, super long, outside the circle look here. That's frustrating, but that's disc golf. Really wanna make sure I get it nose up so I can get there. Golly, man. Oh, that was bad. Bogey on this is really tough. Yeah, hitting that limb, but can't do anything about it. All right. Really tough bogey, honestly. Shouldn't have gone with the backhand play there. Should have just stuck with my guns. All right, so again, used to throw my beat-in Felon on this one, and I would pump it. Now I'm gonna throw my Grace down the right side. Hope to come in just a little bit and then end up towards the basket. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. That was literally an inch from being in the circle. So this is kind of a scenario I was talking about with throwing the wrong disc. I brought 2 evaders with me to kind of fill that beat-in Felon spot. And I just threw both of them and I'm pretty sure they're both parked. It's pretty frustrating, but it is what it is. gonna throw this Justice down the left side and try and give us a putt. Now sit down. That should be a putt. There's trees over there, so hopefully it's not obstructed. So I threw the evaders pretty soft because I wasn't sure how to throw them yet. There's this one, and then here's this one, which probably would have resulted in a birdie. Now we've got this putt to make though. I was afraid of turning that felon over, and I don't know why, or this Justice over. I don't know why, because it's a freaking Justice. Like, I'm not gonna turn it over. Okay, focus on your putt. Yes. Okay, good par save from hitting that first tree right there. Really, really good par save. All right, so 2 down after that bogey earlier, which isn't bad out here right now. Hole 7, I'm gonna take my felon, throw it on a flex, aiming at the right side, cutting in front, and then hopefully skipping pretty good down to the right. I have to make sure I release this out in front of me to get the flex. If I release it by my side, it's gonna go straight into the woods. Perfect. Literally exactly what I wanted to do. So now this is where decision making comes into play. This says that I am 91 meters. I'm 300 feet from here? No way. This has gotta be further than 300 feet, seriously? Okay, so 300 feet, well, I'm 20 back, so 320. And this is where it's like, do I want to try and get a freaking eagle on this by ripping my grace and hitting the gap? Or do I want to just throw my stag down there? I kind of want to throw the grace. Yes. The basket is not 300 feet from here. That was a really good shot though. All right, so I feel like that basket was closer to 400 feet from back there because we're still 100 away. And there's no way I just threw that grace 100 feet or 200 feet, so I don't really know. Taking my soft Justice here, putting it through the gap, and landing down by the basket. Cut in. All right, a little bit deep, but that's a putt. So I threw the air Justice as well right there. Really liking that disc lately. Yep. Great birdie on this hole. Great, great, great birdie on this hole. All right, I'm gonna throw my stag here. I know it's only 300 feet, but I feel more comfortable throwing that than my bounties, which honestly I haven't been trusting straight lately. And that's just fine. Yeah, there was a tournament this weekend, so I'm sure somebody came out. So hole 9 here, I just go ace run all the time with like distance drivers. It's about 300 feet. I'm not messing with that water at all. Throw a rive, there's a little bit of a headwind. Looks like right to left headwind. So I'm just gonna try and pump this out there. Maybe give it a little bit of a run. No, that's way short. Sit down. Yeah, so that's a par. It's pretty much what I play this one for. All right. I just want to get it up to the flat area if I can. Make sure I can step in a good spot, okay? All right, just land flat, please. Okay, I threw that so high. Oh, why did it do that? That was wild. Okay, good. There's a par for us. Whew. All right, so that's it for the front 9, guys. We are 4 down currently, and that's even with a bogey on a pretty birdieable hole / at least parable. So 5 birdies through the front 9 is not too bad out here. I'm happy with it. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to continue filming, obviously, the back 9, so make sure you guys stop by for that. And again, I just want to touch base on that tip again. Whenever you're playing a course, even if it's a course that you know, try and associate the holes with holes that you've played before and good shots that you've thrown. It just makes it a little bit easier when it comes to that decision making for a disc. So 4 down right now. If we can copy that in the next round, that's going to be a really, really good round. See you guys later.